Now look at this little beauty here. This is a beautiful little trench whistle. Well, we call them trench whistles. These were used in First and Second World War. But police officers at the time did use these, and they're virtually identical. I think this is more of a police officer's whistle, 1940s. But yeah, when I dug this up, I kind of looked at it and then I realised what it was. I thought, oh, that's a whistle. And as I was detecting, I was thinking to myself, oh, I wonder if I could clean that out and get the whistle working. And funny enough, it took me a while because it was quite compacted with soil. And it just shows you how they used to make things. I mean, even now, this whistle works. Beautiful little item this is. And I'll give it a little blow in a minute so you guys can hear it. But that's what it is. They call them trench whistles. But you would have found that your local PC plod would have been walking around, you know. And if you'd done something wrong, he would have given it a little blow. So let's give this a little blow and you can hear what it sounds like. How fantastic is that? Now anything like this, like a whistle, or when you get croaky bells and things like that. I mean, I love things like bells or anything like this that sounds like the day it was made, you know. So I've just blown it, and that exact same sound, you know, people would have heard all those years ago in the 1940s onwards. That's what makes things like this special. Here's the maker. Birmingham. But yeah, they really did know how to make things. I mean, this I've used for my dog. I've got a few Jack Russells. I've got one Jack Russell. I've got like a Chihuahua Poodle type dog. And when I blow this, it's the perfect little whistle to have on your keys, because you're not going to break something like that. I mean, you could have that on your keys for probably the next 100 years and it'll still work. And things like that, you just can't get. You know, they just don't make things like that anymore. And to have something like that with so much age to it and still work, and you know it's going to always carry on working. I mean, if I was to keep holding this, or I did have this on my keys, this would go a lovely shiny brassy colour. But obviously where it's been dug up and in the cabinet, you know, it's tinted a bit. But yeah, this would actually look, the more you hold it, the better it would look, because it's brass, you see. And being that, it would eventually get shinier, you know, look better. But yeah, great little whistle. And this is the thing with this hobby. You come across all these different things that hold a piece of history. But to have anything that makes a sound is extra special to me. Because you're blowing that, and that with that unique sound, it still sounds the exact sound of what it did, you know, at the time it was being used. It just makes things even more special to me. That's why I love things like bells, croaky bells, all of that. So yeah, there you go. We call them trench whistles because they were used in World War II and World War One. But your local PC would have had one of these. Police officer would have walked down the road with his big truncheon and his big hat. If you can picture that, what they used to wear. And he would have chased you down the road, blowing his whistle. Great. There you have it.